Hello children and welcome to your digital classroom study with Sudhir. I hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to talk about something extremely relevant to all of you. Which are the 5 seasons that India or any other country in the world has? Of course, summer, winter, autumn, spring and the monsoon. But you know and I know that there is a 6th season as well, and that is the examination season. That's right, the examination season, and we are now officially in the examination season, starting from December and extending till the month of March, and of course if you have entrance examinations to tackle, probably till the month of April and maybe even May as well. So now this is the 5-month odd period that is going to be extremely critical to all of you, to you students, to parents, to us teachers, to everyone out there, including the invigilators. So let's today tackle on how to stay focused while studying and not to get distracted. And I can tell you there is also a power bonus tip coming, but for that you need to watch till the end of the video. I will give you 5 tips how not to get distracted while studying, and trust me, if you follow each 5 of them and the bonus tip that will follow, you will score exceedingly well in whichever examination that you are appearing for. So the time for doing masti has come to an end. The time to take it light and party and generally having fun has come to an end. Now it's a time to embrace your books. Embrace all the knowledge that is there in those textbooks. It is time to look at videos on Study with Sudhir and look at all those videos which explain so lucidly for you what you need to do, breaking it down for you and explaining to you in a fun and a comprehensive manner. So stay tuned. As I said, 5 tips and a bonus tips. But before that, you need to like this video, you need to subscribe to the channel, also press on the bell icon. Remember, you always need to push the right buttons in order to be successful in life. So, tip number 1. Tip number 1 is about your study space, your study area. It's always very important to keep it absolutely clean and tidy. The key word is tidy, because you need to only keep those materials on your table which are necessary for your academics. The location of your table and the chair is also very important. The room should have sufficient ventilation. It should not be like you are under house arrest. It should not make you feel claustrophobic. It should have sufficient ventilation, air, light coming into the room, the natural light and air. Then you should always make sure that you are studying at a table with a chair. And even a chair, it should be very important that it enables the right posture. It should not be a chair, a swinging swivel chair which makes you slouch. You should never sit on the bed with a quilt. Remember, it's also the winter month, because that will only make you lose focus, not help you in your concentration. So never ever, capital letters, never ever sit on the bed and study. Always sit on a chair which helps you the right posture with your books on the table. Very important. And a table which is neat and clean, and a room which has good natural ventilation coming into the room. Because what happens is that a neat place will actually help you feel good with yourself. It will make you feel good with yourself. It will release good positive hormones in your body and your mind will be at peace. And that is a very important factor to make you focus better. So that is tip number 1. We now come to tip number 2. What should your room have? And 2 things I feel are very important in every study room. The first factor that should be there is you should put up motivational posters, at least 4-5 of them, with some good quotes in them, which inspire you, which motivate you, which tell you how important and necessary it is for you to excel, that tell you that you are actually capable of it. It just needs that little push. It just needs that little bit of burst of energy in you in order to achieve your goal. You do not know what you are capable of. You have the dreams, but it is in your hands to make those dreams come true. So it is those motivational quotes which will tell you on a daily basis, as you keep looking at them, what you are capable of and what you need to do in order to achieve those goals. So put out those posters with quotes to inspire you to excel. You'll keep reading them even as you read your chapters from geography, from history, from physics, biology and chemistry, and you will keep registering them in your subconscious mind. Without knowing, actually it will keep registering in your subconscious mind, and they will keep creating a positive vibe that will help you do even better and help you get into that zone to excel. Just imagine 5 posters, and you could probably change them after a month or 2, that inspire you to give your best. I think there is nothing better than that. So ensure you have those 4 to 5 posters with some wonderful quotes, and I'm putting some of them out here, that help you excel in whatever you are doing. The second thing that you should definitely have in your study room is a plant or 2. Do have that. It will help you soothe your nerves, because all of you will be very tense at this point in time as you prepare for your board exams, class 9, 10, 11, 12 or any of the entrance examination. A plant in your room will also be growing alongside you as you are also growing in your quest for knowledge. So you are actually having a comrade in arms, as it were. You understand? You are having a partner in progress. Both of you are work in progress and you are having a partner in each other. So every tiny leaf that you see sprouting every day, as you ensure you water the plant yourself once a day, twice a day, you water it yourself, ensure that there is some sunlight streaming into your room for that plant for its natural photosynthesis. And as you water it every day, see those tiny leaves sprouting. It is actually symbolic of your own progress in your studies. You understand? Its growth as a plant, as it takes fresh roots in order to enable it to grow, will actually be you. Will actually be each one of you getting better at meeting the targets that you have set for yourself. The plant grows, it takes fresh roots, it brings out fresh leaves, maybe a flower or 2, and you are also taking roots in every subject that you are doing and excelling at each one of them. The 2 of you actually grow together. I think it's a wonderful partnership, a wonderful jugalbandi of sort to have with a plant. You can talk to that living organism as it kind of plays a role in your success. So do that, get a pot, get any plant, get any indoor plant which just needs little less sunshine than a normal plant, and see both of you grow with each other and being a partner in each other's success story, right? Tip number 3, and this is a don't. I've talked about what you need to do. This is a don't. Do not take your mobile phone into your study space. Never. Keep it away. It's a villain in your life story. It's a villain in your success story. In the unlikely event that you need to do so, what you need to do is to shut off the notifications. No notifications. You wouldn't want about XYZ having posted a new photograph on Instagram. You wouldn't want anyone to see a new story on Facebook. You wouldn't want a new WhatsApp message coming up. Shut off the notifications for sure if you have to necessarily use the mobile phone in order to refer to something in academics. If you're using any of your laptops, ensure that you have an app blocker which also blocks off all these sites so that you do not give in to the temptation of checking, "Arey yaar, main 2 minute ke liye Instagram check kar leta hu." Don't do that. Don't give in to the temptation of checking your WhatsApp or Instagram or Facebook or anything on either the mobile phone or your laptop. That's very important. Check yourself. Keep control over yourself. And how do you keep control over yourself? Tip number 4. Organize yourself. Set targets. Set targets which are not very easy to meet, but they are not impossible either. Right? They should not be such that in one day you say, "I will do these 2 easy lessons," and by 3 o'clock in the afternoon you decide that, "Okay, I've finished, now I can party." No, you will not do anything of the sort. If you know your syllabus, and no one knows your syllabus better than you, you will set your targets in such a way that they are not impossible to meet, but they are not easy. It's not such something which you will finish off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? So set day-long targets, break it down into 6-hour targets, break it down further into 3-hour targets, so that every time you're actually working towards a particular goal, so that your mind is obsessed with nothing else but your target. You are like Arjuna, who saw the eye of the fish which he had to shoot an arrow. That has to be, each one of you has to be an Arjuna, completely focused on the goal at hand. Your targets mean the only thing to you. Every day, break it down into 3-hour, 6-hour, 12-hour, 18-hour targets. Train your mind to stay focused that way. And then you will realize that your mind, and you will be pleasantly surprised that your mind over a period of time, do this for a week, 10 days, and then you will realize your mind no longer is having the bandwidth to check out Instagram and WhatsApp and Facebook. You're only focused on this. You're only thinking about the goal. Along with the motivational posters, along with the plant in your room, you're all working towards a target. Lovely, isn't it? I think it's absolutely fantastic. Tip number 5, break your day into 120-minute session, 2-hour session, and ensure that after every 55 minutes, irrespective of whether you have finished a chapter or not, after every 55 minutes or so, get up from the chair, stretch yourself, do an exercise, stretch yourself, stretch your hands, stretch your legs, do a bit of breathing sessions, listen to some soothing music for a minute or 2, drink a lot of water. Basically anything that gets you energized. You can do some spot jogging, you can do some spot skipping, and then get back to studies. Just that little bit of stretching could actually get this energy back in your limbs and in your mind. Remember, what you are doing is about the mind and the body. Both have to be in sync with each other in order to ensure that you can work to the optimum best. So you need to bring your body and mind in rhythm. They have to be in rhythm together, ensuring that you are able to work together. It's like a train going with the wheels of train going in a rhythm, in a rhythmic manner. They're not working like in a clickety-clackety manner, because then the train would derail. So in order to achieve academic success, your mind and body have to be in rhythm. And of course, the food intake, which I'm sure your family, your parents will take care of that. That's a given, I'm assuming. But what you need to do is these 5 things. And these 5 tips, if you do it, trust me, success will come knocking on your door. Just like the plant will actually sprout new leaves if you are watering it every day, if it's getting a decent amount of sunshine, you too will progress along with the plant. So do that, have that comrade with you. And now I come to the power bonus tip. Okay, if you are thinking, all this you must be thinking that, oh man, Sudhir sir is only asking us to study and do nothing else, set targets, study, water the plant. No. If you are thinking that studying alone is going to get you marks, you are mistaken. Because statistics and anecdotal data have told us that you need to have a relaxed approach. A relaxed approach, and for a relaxed approach, there is really nothing wrong in taking out about half hour a day in order to go, say, for a jog in the park, or play a game of chess, or even Ludo if you don't want to step out. Because stepping out to, say, play a game of badminton, go for a jog in the park will actually get you important vitamin D for your body. That will energize you. But if you want to play an indoor game, play a game of quick chess. Play a game of Ludo with your brother or any of your siblings. It will help you relax and help you focus better when you get back to your books. Understood? So these are the 5 tips and the power bonus tips that I would strongly urge you to follow. They have worked for us, and I'm sure it will work for all you students out there. So all the best to you. Do subscribe to the channel, do press on the bell icon, do like this video, share the video with your friends so that more students can actually benefit by following these very, very simple and doable tips. Okay, so all the best to you. Hope to see you again out here. Thank you very much for watching.